Hello everyone, welcome back to another stream. I am just getting the chat up before I get to what we are actually doing in the stream, so give me 1 second. Right. So, we really need to get started on this star path. Right. So that's what we're going to do. We are going to be doing a star path grind. So, let me get the chat up. There we go. So if you do now put a message in the chat, I will be able to see. Okay, right, so let's get this up. We are gonna immediately buy the premium. Activate premium for 2,500. And then hold to track all the duties. So,
Do you have a moment?
harvest 5 zucchinis. That's annoying. Pick up 20 ginger. Now, it specifically says pick up 20 ginger. Now, if you watched the last Star Path grind that we did, I'm on the wrong island. If you watched the last Star Path grind we did, you will know that I am a trained professional at finding loopholes in the Star Path. That is literally what I do, and so we are going to be no different this time. So it says pick up 20 ginger. Now, technically, if I drop the ginger, now, it doesn't work. Now, that is dodgy wording. That's what that is. That is dodgy wording. Because it said to pick up ginger, not harvest ginger. Very, very key difference. Though it does make a point on, don't be lazy. But, we are always lazy. Fluky Gamer, hello. Nice try. Yeah, thanks, Fluky Gamer. It was a nice try and it didn't work. So, what we will do, let's just put a backpack on just to do this royal task. Which is straight away something done on my star path. Craft a chest and craft 3 items. And we need to pick up 20 ginger. Which is, of course, going to be the Forgotten Lands. Now, picking up 20 ginger, that could take a while. That could take a real long time. So, just give me 1 second. Okay, so we are on 3 ginger. We should probably have thought about planting zucchinis before we started. But we haven't, so never mind. We will deal with zucchinis in a second. And what we will do instead is we will find some ginger. So, as I say, it's going to be a while with this task just because we only found 4 around the whole Forgotten Lands. So, that's going to take a good few going over. Yep. Right. Zucchinis. Where do we get a zucchini? The Sunlit Plateau. Perfect. Okay, so let's buy 5 zucchini seeds. Hopefully they don't take too long to grow. We will plant them just right here. And what I'm also going to do is, because we are once again streaming in the evening, let's just make sure we are in a few hours behind on our graphical setting. Just so that we can actually see, which would be absolutely perfect. There we go. So let's get these watered. And how long do the zucchinis take to grow? 40 minutes. Right. I just want to see. Give me a second. I was going to see if there was a way you could do a countdown on the screen, but I don't know how to do that, so never mind. Okay, yeah, never mind. We can't do a countdown on screen. So that's fine. So what we will do then... Oh, practice mindfulness. I did see that one. So let's practice some mindfulness. And let me just adjust the volume that I'm getting it from the game. Because obviously my volume from the game is separate to yours. So I can adjust mine while keeping it the same for you. So, we are going to do quickly the 5 mining. And then we will get crafty and craft a chest as well. And we're doing very well on these gems. That's 3 for 3 on the gems. But we'll head down to the plaza. See what we can do.
Oh, I'm hoping that soon.
And then what we're also going to do is whenever we see softwood, we need to pick it up. Because what we need is to also do the diorama in the peaceful meadow room of the grand exhibition that we started in last week's update stream. If you want to check that out, that is on my channel. For anyone that just wants to check it out. Craft wood fences, 20. I don't really want to, because then I'd have to uncraft them. Right, let's just go down to, hang on, we could just go to Scrooge's store and craft. We have a bunch of the softwood here. Now I can't remember, how much softwood did I say we needed? How much softwood did we realise we needed in the last stream? Let me have a quick look. So, it was in this room here. This is the meadow. And it was, I do believe, here. 51 was what we needed. Okay. We still need 2 squirrels as well. But I believe the rest of it is completed, so... Though equally, I know I said I was going to try and do the squirrels over the last week. I haven't. plain and simply, I have not actually been on the game in a week, so we're gonna be doing the squirrels today. I don't think. Companions, squirrels. No, it's not squirrels, it's rabbits. Yeah. Because we're missing 2 rabbits. Both not here today, so that's not going to happen. But let's go to Scrooge's shop. So we need to craft 20 wood fences. It is kind of confusing, the fact that everything's changed in here now. Does white picket fence class as a wood fence? I don't know, and I don't have enough software to check. We can easily make 20 of that. Can we make 20 of this? Yeah, we can make 20 of this and it'd be less of a drastic amount. Yeah. And then all we need to do is craft a chest. Which is going to be storage. Let's just make a small chest. Which uses like way too much resource. But what we can do is clear those out. And we're gonna go and craft all of that. And then we need to open up a fresh memory. Whip up a 1-star meal. And fish 5 times. And we still have the pick ginger, harvest zucchini, and of course give a villager favourite gifts twice. Which we will do in a second. I've just realised my live feed on my second device was very badly behind. So that wasn't good. We've just sorted that. Ah, we were already on crafting that. That's good. Storage, small chest. I don't need to... I really don't need all of those, so that's fine. And let's uncraft the 21 of these. There we go. Lots of uncrafting going on. Which the uncrafter will actually make sure that I can do the diorama in the meadow. Which will be good. Right, so. Now that we've done that, let me have a look. What characters shall we level up? We want to find... Actually, should we do... Maybe just because... If we can find it, we could do Pocahontas, maybe? Bass and grilled vegetables. I'm sure we can manage that. Because we can fish the bass in for the go fish. We can whip up a 1-star meal or better by making grilled vegetables. See, this all comes together. Right. Let me just... grilled vegetables. There we go. And then we can... Where's the bass from? Do we know? It is from the meadow, the forest, the plateau, and the frosted heights. Let's just go to the forest, because I think they're quite abundant in the forest, generally. So let's go over there, fish 5 times, and then we'll give Pocahontas some of her favourite gifts, because I would expect her to appear on the Star Path with that quest, but not till you're on like Star Path Duty 40. And we're not going to do that today, so it's not going to impact us. Right, that gave us a carp. So let's do this. And I said I think bass is quite common here, but it might not be as common as I thought. What do you get in just a normal white spot in the forest? Do we know? Because I can't remember. Oh, well, you can just get the here and there fish, of course. It's not quite what we wanted, so let's fish again. And I really hope we don't get loads of here and there fish. Or seaweed, like. I just want a normal white ripple. Because I want to figure out the best way to get a bass. Which is clearly not going to be this. So we have nearly fished 5 times. Which does require you to get a fish and not seaweed, so would be good if we could get a fish from this one. Okay, right, we've done go fish, at least. Oh, I need to whip up 5 1-star meals. Oh, okay, we'll do that. And what we could also do, so once again, if you did watch the last Star Path grind we did, we've just had the task come up of get 5,000 Dreamlight. And you will all know how we do get 5,000 Dreamlight. We of course do it in the cheaty way of uncrafting. Assuming they have not patched this. I don't think they will. But there's every chance. Because this is a very big cheat. But collect. And yeah, they have not done that, so we just need to craft a large storage box. Large chest. Which I believe we are, short on the dark wood now. But we have just made one so we can go into here and start uncrafting it. It takes 11.5 minutes, but not a problem. Pick up 20 mushrooms. Another one that could take a while. Another one that could take a little while. What won't take a while though is pick up a fresh memory. As there we go, that is done. Harvest cucumbers, well, do you know what's really bad, guys? We actually had some zucchini planted that I forgot about. And we have cucumbers, but not 50 of. I will point out we do not have 50 cucumbers, so we are going to have to plant those. But we only need 1 more zucchini to harvest, which is useful. But let's pick up some mushrooms. Hopefully we can get as close to 20 as possible. I don't think we're going to get as very close to 20, but we will see. There is plenty of mushrooms about. I say that, but I'm now on the other side of the bridge where there isn't as much room. So we will see. Because, again, it says pick up, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be harvest. I'm pretty sure. So we're not even going to try being lazy this time. I am pretty sure of the results, so we will do this properly. It would be nice if today we can get as close as possible to doing the first page or two of rewards. Would be good. Would be a very nice amount to get. I nearly walked past some mushroom. So we're on 10 mushrooms already, which is actually pretty good going. So what we'll do now is we will quickly take a break from the star path just while we go and do the diorama in the Grand Exhibition. I know it's not what we said we were going to do today, but we're going to do it. It's going to be quick, so it doesn't matter. Because all we need to do is put some softwood in, which we have softwood because we uncrafted a bunch of small chests. Which is good. We were running very low on softwood, so but let's go into the Grand Exhibition. Into the first room just off to the side. And we can finish off the diorama by adding in some softwood. And we just got a pink bag for that. Peaceful Meadow Diorama prize. We get the Peaceful Meadow Diorama Goofy, the Diorama Mirabelle, the Peaceful Meadow Diorama Pillar, and the Peaceful Meadow Diorama Thorns. Does that complete the quest with him? Oh, add critters now to the Peaceful Meadow, to the habitat in the Grand Exhibition. And complete the Peaceful Meadow Aquarium Diorama and habitat in Olaf's Grand Exhibition. So yeah, we're not going to do those today, but that was just a very quick little task to do. I just wanted to get that done quickly. What we're going to do is we're also going to very quickly just make some fruit salad, I think. That should be enough. We'll whip up a 1-star meal a few times. Right. Who have we got in here then?
Good to see you.
Do we have any favourite gifts for any of these? We definitely don't have those, so let's speak to Flynn Ryder, who also wants leek soup. We don't have any of the other stuff.
Let's do this again soon, okay? Hello there.
Gaston. Yeah, no.
Hello.
Could one of these have simple items that we may actually have on us? Oh, perch. We have a perch somewhere, I think. Oh no, we got pike, not perch. Never mind. So again, I mean, that one was a lot simpler, though. Sally, what do you want? Nothing that I have.
I'd like to talk again soon.
Does Tinkerbell want anything I've got? Of course not. Who have we got down here then? Tramp.
Glad to see you.
Who wants Topaz? White Daisy. You're a good one. We'll think about that one.
Good day to you.
Jade, white red hydrangea, fish soup. We don't have that, but I might just be able to make leek soup. I think we could probably make leek soup. Leek soup. There we go. Simon, I have something to give you. Have a leek soup.
Wow, thanks. Yes.
And he's now level 2. And Flynn Ryder have a leek soup as well.
Nice talking to
Which means we've done another task of the thing. Just give me 1 second. Okay, so we've been streaming for 27 minutes, so the zucchinis won't be ready, but are they in need of water? Yes, they are. So what we'll do, we will go and water those. We will empty our pockets. We will clear a planting space to do cucumbers. Because how long do cucumbers take? 1 hour 15. So if we're going to do those, we need to really think about the timing.
And where they are.
Because we can't go over our time today. We will be ending this stream at 9 PM. Because I cannot stream any later than that today, unfortunately. But let's put all of our stuff away. Oops. Let me place down a squid first. Just I don't want it to go in the chest. Right. So very quickly putting the stuff away. We do now have quite a lot of softwood. With over 200 softwood now. And we have loads of stone to go in this chest. We have an absolute ton of stone. And then what we'll do is, where's the gem chest? I'm just going to grab, what's our like most common gem? Onyx. Absolutely onyx. So I believe it was just 5, I want to say. Yeah, so 5 gems, right. I just need to go over to these areas over here just to get rid of the last of the stuff. But we are doing well on getting rid of stuff out of our inventory. Once we've done this, we will be very, very much on our way with doing this star path. Right, we've got random resources, which are not going to go in there. Time bending stuff we do have a little bit of. And it's this one. There we go. And that should be it. There we go. That's enough, I think. That should be enough. So let's go back to the plaza. And we can get started on doing a few more of these tasks that are maybe some of them going to take a little while to do. Obviously, we do need to mine precious gems 10 times, which is already the second time that's come up. That seems to be coming up a lot already. But let's still live 5 gems. There we go. And we will quickly have a look. So, complete and claim rewards from 3 or more routine duties. Okay. Right. I think we should start off by getting the moonstones. I think the willow tree I'd love. I also really want the Bambi topiary. So we can't buy any more rewards because the rewards are actually quite pricey on the star path. But what's the routine duties, by the way? 10 favourite gifts, buy 30 corn, buy 30 pumpkin seeds. We can do that. You know, we can do that. We can most definitely do that. Very, very quickly. Because if we do the routine duties, we can also go and do vault rewards, which will help us out quite a bit. I'm just going, by the way, to the forgotten to get the pumpkin seeds. It's a good chance to get some more ginger if there's any that's regrown. Right. Over here then. So, it's set to do 30 pumpkin seeds. So let's do that. There we go. So buy pumpkin seeds. There we go. And what we'll do is we'll go and just scout the area for a little bit more ginger. See if there's any that's spawned back. If we could get up to like 10 with this round would be amazing. We're currently on 8. Because if we could do 10 within the first hour, then surely in the second hour we can do another 10. And we will be all good and set and ready to go with this task. But I don't think we're going to do it. I don't think we're going to quite manage to do the 20 in this stream. Of course we will try. We will try and do as much of it as we can. But we may be a couple short. Which is my concern. I think we are going to be a little bit short on the thing. Because it doesn't look like there's any more. Is there any other areas, by the way, actually? Just quickly. No, Ginger's not been put in any of the expansion areas, but we do now have 10 ginger, sorry, which means we only need 10 more ginger, and that also means we are level with the mushroom as well. But what we need to do is do 10 more, 8 more, I think, favourite gifts. I believe that's what the routine was, yeah. 8 more favourite gifts. So let's go around here and we'll just go into our gem chest. See who wants some gems. Try and total it to 10. Or 8. Right. Well, that's 3 done. Straight off the bat, that's 3. And 4. 5. 6. That one. And 8. Right, so the characters we're looking for, guys. So we're looking for Vanellope, Tiana, and Jasmine. We're looking for any of Woody or the Fairy Godmother. And then Buzz, Nala, Scrooge, and Alice. They're who we're looking for. Let's go to the plaza. We'll go in the shops and the restaurants, see who we can find. Hopefully we can find a few. And then that'll at least be the 8 of those done. And then we just need to buy the corn seeds, which will be the routine duties done. Yours was Citron, there you go. That's another one. That's another favourite gift done. Who have we got up here then? The shop's actually empty. This is really strange. Why is your shop empty? I think Scrooge is losing business. His shop's empty. It's because they're all in the restaurants. I guess there's no one else who's meant to be in there. No. Right. There's a few villagers in Tiana's palace. So we'll go over there next. Because there's definitely Alice in there. Who, of course, we do need. We do need Alice to give her an aquamarine. Aquamarine. There you go, Alice.
Brilliant.
I've seen Pocahontas in here, so we could give her the grilled veggies from earlier. If we still have them. Yep, we absolutely do. There you go. And I don't think anyone else. We don't think we have a favourite gift for them. No. Okay. Not for who's in here anyway. But we did do an extra one there that we hadn't planned on. So that's good. So if we go into Remy's restaurant, see if there's anyone in there that we need. I don't think there is, but it's always worth a double checking. Yeah, no one we need in there. That's fine. I think unfortunately a lot of the characters we need just plainly don't live in the valley. But we can practice, or we can mine precious gems with our pickaxe. Which I'm guessing is just any normal garnet. Or any normal gem, sorry. So let's see, where's Vanellope? In her house. Right, so let's do this one. And Vanellope's not actually in her house. Where is she? I really wish they'd fix this glitch. It's infuriating. Because it says she's in her house and she just isn't. She is nowhere to be seen and it is such an annoying glitch. Because it means you can't find them. But let's go do Buzz, who equally says is in his house. So whether he is or not, we'll have to see. Okay, right, so we've done Buzz Lightyear there, which means we're now looking for Nala, Woody, or the Fairy Godmother. We could do anyone that we actually have an item for. So where's Woody? Woody's in his house, which is good. Woody's allegedly at home, so we'll go and do that. And there he is.
How many new friends I've made here?
And he wanted the shiny amethyst. So there you go, Woody. Who is now level 3. And he was already a low level. Do you want to go on fishing? Why not?
Hey there, deputy. I've got a job.
Right. Let's see if there's anyone else we can find. I doubt it, just because most of the others don't live in the valley. Oh, but Jasmine's over in the glade. So let's hop on over to the glade. And see if we can find Jasmine. There she is.
It's all so magical.
So you can have one of the amethyst.
You're
There
back.
we go. Mother Gothel didn't want one, did she? No. Nala should be in the valley. Probably to the surprise of no one, Nala's actually in the Sunlit Plateau, so let's head over there. So we'll do Nala. We'll do some mining while we're here, because we've kind of ignored that quest.
It's so
Though to be honest,
warm.
rather like we've ignored harvest
Maybe I'll take a
cucumbers.
nap today.
Yours was the diamond.
Oh,
There we go. Right, everyone else then. They're not in the valley. Doesn't look like. No, we might be able to summon them in. Oh, Tiana's at home. Is this how that works? I don't know. And it still says that Vanellope's at home. So we'll do that a couple times. We'll do that. Who else was it? 121. Do that a few times. So hopefully that might help sort the problem. Maybe not. Probably not.
I am not who I used to be. Not
But we'll go and see if Vanellope's actually in her house now. Right, round this way. Down there. Around and up. And to the sweet hideout of Vanellope's. Vanellope is still not shown up. This always happens with Vanellope. It's always Vanellope who disappears. And it is annoying because I can't give a villager a favourite gift if they're not appearing. Right. So we've just put her, she should be visible again. So has she appeared in her house? No, of course she hasn't. So with that then, is Mulan in the valley now? Again, I doubt it, but yeah, okay. So
Remember, I ain't no chump.
okay, so what we'll do now is we'll do some mining for any gemstone while we wait to see if any more villagers that we need to get a favourite gift for arrive for us, or because we just got some topaz there, we can actually do Tramp, who's in Chez Remy, which makes it easier. Right, Tramp.
Some time for your old pal, Tramp?
Topaz. Okay, so that levels him up to level 5. Pretty good. And that is the give villagers their favourite gifts 10 times. Right, so with that then, oh, craft a potion you can really dig. Do I have to? I've done that so many times. Do we have to? Right, let's go down here, because we could do with doing the mining down here anyway. But also we can get corn seeds from the beach, I think. So that is 3 out of 10 for the mine precious gems. With a royal tool, of course. Mushrooms and ginger will happen as we go. Our zucchinis are ready to harvest, so we will do that in a second as well. Cucumbers I will plant here during the stream today, and we will harvest them whenever we're next live. Actually during the star path we will see. I've not got a stream planned for tomorrow. If we do end up doing a extra stream, who knows. But we could get the base marigolds, and the next one's going to need 3 more routine duties. However, we have 3 more routine duties. So, plant a corny golden crop, plant an enriching orange squash, craft a potion to boost your garden. So, I am pretty sure I know what all of those are, which is good. It's always good. Just out of interest, when you harvest cucumber, you only get 1. That's annoying. Okay. Right, let's go back to mining in the beach then. Oh, hang on. Let me just go to normal rewards, because we can get No, we've already got the bamboo topiary. We can get the willow tree. There we go. Which means we've just got 2 more rewards on the first page. So, getting closer to finishing the first page. Okay, so I've just realised I can't access this mining spot in the back here. So let's just move some of this down a little bit. Let me just move that down as well. Just 'cause I'm really trying to make it so I can access the mining spot, which I still can't. I don't think any of this is actually helping at the minute. Right, come on. We can, if we move that, we can move that further, which means we can move this a bit more, which will hopefully mean we can access the... No. So I don't want to pull it too far forward that it looks really crammed in. So let's, if we move that, place that there, and then it gives us a bit more leeway here. We'll put the magnolia bench like that. Surely that's got to be far enough forward that we can get behind it. No. Is it because of the archway? Maybe. Maybe this is the issue as opposed to the house. Though equally if it is, we're going to have to remove... Oops. We're going to have to remove those, I think, just to make it work. So let's move that down. Find the wall pieces from it. I am aware that I'm going through this really quickly. There we go. Right. Why is that not... Okay. We need to move that. Which, annoyingly, these don't sit very well in place. Yeah, that's the best I can get to sit in place. It's a bit weird, but it's the best we could do. I mean, that got us a little bit closer in. So, it doesn't need to go much further. So, let me place... Right, let's just get rid of the other bench. For a moment. And then we'll place the bench down again. We're just going to put mag and then N. Just because that's a simple way of writing the magnolia, or getting the magnolia to be the only thing showing up is the idea. We could put a chair there, and we could put a chair there. And then we can just put that there. And we can get through all this for one mining spot. Because I did say in all the designs that I do need to make sure everything stays functional. That is the key to all the designs that I do. We have to keep the functionality of the design. So, I'm assuming, by the way, at some point we are going to have a quest come up to craft a potion to help boost your guard or something in the main star path. I don't know yet, because I've not looked ahead to what's to come on the star path. Because to be honest, normally I look ahead and I know what's coming up. I'm enjoying not knowing what's coming up, because I kind of always know what's coming up in every game that I play. You know, I know pretty much what's going to happen next. Aside from Lego Fortnite, I don't know. Lego Fortnite, I never know what's going to happen next. And everything else I know, because I've played Hogwarts before. Oh, and I suppose Pokopia, I don't know what's coming next. But I have more knowledge on that than... I have a little bit more knowledge on Pokopia because I kind of have looked into it further. But yeah, again, like, some of these games I know what's coming because I've kind of done a lot of research to know what's going to come up. Sometimes I don't do it. It depends what game it is. And also, obviously, if I've played the game before, I definitely know what's going to happen. Right. We did not get a gem from that one. So let's... right, we'll grab that. And then we can... come around here. And we have a few more mining spots. And we could just mine here as well. And there we go. We have mined 10 gems with our pickaxe. Dig 15 times in the valley. Right, what we need to do is we need to make some space in our
Good, you're here.
farming land. So let's do that. So we need 90 spaces in total, which this might be big enough actually. We will see. I don't know if this is big enough, but I'd imagine so. Let me pick all this up. Oh, we've harvested some corn actually. In the process of this, we have harvested... Oh no, it's because we have to plant it. Oh. I'm going to plant the cucumber before the tomatoes and pumpkins. Well, not necessarily the pumpkins, but I imagine next week we might get harvest pumpkins and corn. So I think it'll be important to kind of leave those in place. Because I'm assuming we don't have any more cucumber or anything here. I mean, I'm not great at identifying crops, but I don't think we have any there. Hello to everyone who is watching the stream. Feel free to say hi in the chat, and please like the stream and subscribe to the channel. We are doing the Elements of Nature Star Path. Trying to do as much as we can in this one stream to try and do try and get as many rewards as we can. So that's the plan. Right, so now that we've done that, let's go, I think it's, I want to say to the Frosted Heights. I want to say the Frosted Heights is cucumber. I want to say. Right, we'll go here.
Hi there, pal.
Cucumber seed. Right, we need 50 of these, so let's go and get those.
Hey!
Okay, right, so we've got the cucumber seeds, so we can get those planted. I'm going to store the routine duties just because whenever we get another task saying like, oh, tackle some royal work, we could just collect any that we've got on there. Right, where am I going? I think I'm going the worst way to get where I need to be. Right, there we go. Yeah, because I don't think you can plant on a horse. So we'll do the cucumber first, just because we have to harvest cucumbers. Which, yeah, it's raining, which is awkward because we won't be able to use a potion anyway. But if we plant this, we'll then be able to plant. If we plant the pumpkins, and then we can plant the corn. That's the plan. Just because if we need to harvest corn next week, it'd be good to have it already in the ground. So we want to harvest that one afterwards. But we already have a pumpkin field anyway, so pumpkin's not an issue. Right. Let's just eat a fish salad. And we can finish planting these. I believe I've got like 2 spots empty, so we're gonna just do those now. Just because what I don't want is for them to end up not getting done. There we go. And then let's plant. Oops. We will plant the pumpkins first. Yeah, because we only need to do 2. So 2, 3, 4. And then 6 there. And then we've got 8, 10, 12, 14. Actually, we could just count down on that because we know it needs to go to 10. Saves us counting the whole way, actually.
Friendship and kindness are more
Oops.
valuable than any gold.
I did one too many there. And my planting's now all over the place. Great. I kind of messed my planting up, so it's a little bit all over the place. We will clean it up in a minute. We will clean it up with whatever seeds we have left after this. Okay, right. Let me eat one of those. I don't even know what I've just eaten. I did not pay attention. Right. Is that the full field done? Yeah, that's the full field of crops done, planted. By the way, what was I at? Coconut cake. Okay. Right, so. Routine duties. I'm going to be clever with this one. I'm only going to craft one potion to boost my garden. So we're going to wait for it to pop up on the normal main run of the path. Because that's going to be wiser. Because we do look to find the easiest way to do this. As usual. Let's go and do the zucchini. And then we could craft a potion you can really dig. And I want to see if we could just craft those. Because I really don't have a need for a potion I can really dig. I never use that potion. But I end up with them through the star path. So can we uncraft them? Does anyone know? Can you uncraft a potion? I mean, there's the zucchinis done. Right, let's go and do some more ginger. Because we only have 48 minutes left on the stream. So we need to be harvesting ginger now. So that we have another run of being able to do it towards the end of the stream. To hopefully do this task. Which will have taken the full stream. But it's not terrible. Though I don't think we're going to do it. The ginger doesn't seem to have come back very quickly. I mean, there's one here, which takes us to 12, which is then again in line with the mushrooms again. Yeah, ginger's not very abundant, is the issue. Yeah. I also, by the way, if I ever need to actually harvest pumpkins, I have pumpkins here as well. I have, but they're decorative. I try not to harvest those. Those pumpkins are purely for decoration. Even though it is the most beneficial crop to plant, they are there for decoration. Right, okay. Not much ginger that time. We'll head back about past. And then hopefully go from there. And then what we could also do...
Our spirits will.
We will dig in a straight line until it comes up that we've done 15. Because we can see it at the top left corner, so we will wait for that to go to the 15. So we're on 12 already, so... Oh, we didn't quite have enough space. Let's put one on this end so it's just one line. There we go. We have dug anywhere in the valley. Tackle one royal task. Done. There was a reason I did that. Right. Give Mickey Mouse his favourite gift and spend some time with Mickey Mouse. Right. Mickey Mouse. Yeah, okay. That's fine. So 20 minutes with Mickey Mouse. We will most definitely have enough time to do that today. As I say, harvest cucumbers is just not going to happen today.
Being brave doesn't mean
Um,
looking for trouble. At least that's what my father said.
Pick up ginger is looking unlikely. Mushrooms, that I think's got a chance.
I wish all my friends could see this place.
Right, let's hang out with Mickey. And
glad to see
what are
you.
your favourite items for the day? Peppermint tea, red daisy, or an onion? Have an onion. Have an onion because I randomly have some on me.
Hey there.
So, we have given Mickey Mouse his favourite gift. So, give the shopkeeper his favourite gift. Well, that is going to have to be Scrooge McDuck. So, let's have a look. What is his favourite items for the day beyond the citron that we've already given him? Glass and vegetable soup. We'll do glass, I think. If we have glass. If not, we're just going to craft some. If we were to have glass, is it in here, do you reckon? Yeah, we know where it is. Oops. And while we're here, I'm just going to empty my pockets again. Mostly of the vegetables. And the gems. We seem to have filled up our pockets again. There we go. So, go to the plaza. We can find Scrooge McDuck in his shop to give the shopkeeper his favourite gift. It best not immediately after this come up with a spend some time with Scrooge McDuck, because I need the 20 minutes to be up before that comes up.
Hello.
I have something for you. Take some glass.
Ah,
There we go. Hang out with Scrooge McDuck. That was way too close to the Mickey Mouse. Way too close. Normally it gives you enough time to kind of pretty much do them. But that was too close for my liking. But not to worry, we can't hang out with both of them at the same time, so we'll do Mickey. In theory, we have enough time to do Scrooge, but the count's not always perfect. Right. Enchantments. Shovel varnish. So yeah, we have 4. I don't want these. Right. Craft a potion you can really dig. Cook any 2-star meal 5 times. Add items to uncraft. Enchantments. Yay. I'm uncrafting the shovel varnish, because I don't need them. Right. Filters. We need any 2-star meal. Crispy baked card. That'll do. 3, 4, 5. Cook any 2-star meal. Done. Chat with Mickey Mouse and friends.
Hiya, pal.
Right. We will just speed through the conversations. We've spent 3 minutes with Mickey Mouse. So we'll do this task. We'll head down to the glade and pick mushrooms again. We'll do Donald. We'll do Donald's chat. And then once we've done the mushrooms, I don't know what we're going to do then. Well, probably the next task to come up after they speak with Mickey Mouse and friends. Though they have all just kind of done a runner. Where are they? You'd think with them all living in the one area, you'd think there'd be more of them in the area, but there's never many here. Right, Goofy. Hello. What are you up to today? There you go. Angle for an angler. Is that a fancy way of saying fish? I'm guessing so. I don't know why they need to be so... Don't know why they need to be on the kind of more different ways of saying it. I mean, if it's angle for an angler, I think just fish 3 times is a good enough way to say it. I've just been told something, quickly. Yeah, it's probably an anglerfish. Yeah, I didn't think about that. But on the same thing of what we were saying, why not just say fish and anglerfish? It would be so much simpler. Right. The mushrooms have slowed down on their respawn rate as well, so this is equally looking unlikely. The mushrooms is looking unlikely, as well as the ginger, which is unfortunate. Right, so seeing as we can't do any of our tasks now, let's go and fish in the Forgotten Lands for an anglerfish 3 times.
Oh, come on. You know you want to talk.
Are any of these cucumbers? That one might be. It is. But it doesn't count. I was trying to cheat again. So let's go up to the Forgotten Lands. We'll do some ginger while we're up here, hopefully, but the respawn rate has been a little bit unfortunately slow. Do we know what ripples do anglerfish spawn in? Not blue, because blue's squid apparently. So we'll go to the other pond in the Forgotten Lands. I don't think anglerfish is gold ripples. It might be. Actually, I think it is. Yeah, anglerfish is gold ripples. That's annoying, because that means a lot of these tasks are going to take a little while longer than I had hoped. Because that's the issue. Like, we have a lot of tasks that are just taking a while. So let's go to the other pond. See if we've got a gold ripple gonna spawn in. And get some anglerfish. Okay, so yeah, we're just going to wait for the gold ripples because that's the only way we can get the anglerfish. And to my knowledge, Gameloft did a patch, I think at least a year ago now, so that if you drink a potion during the star path, I'm pretty sure it... Right, so yeah, we're just going to keep fishing because it helps on the spending time with Mickey, and it helps us kind of kill time while we're waiting for mushrooms, ginger, and cucumbers to grow. So it's a good way to just waste time. So we're just getting a lot of fish there, but oh, we have a gold ripple, which should mean we get an anglerfish. There we go, that is another anglerfish. Absolutely perfect. Right, so yeah, we're just going to continue fishing again. We are up to 8 minutes with Mickey Mouse. So yeah, once we've done Mickey Mouse, we will hopefully, assuming we have the time, which we should do, we will hang out with Scrooge for the 20 minutes. And then hopefully we might find some more ginger and mushrooms would be handy. Hopefully. It's a bit slow on them sometimes, so we will have to see. Because annoyingly there is no way to speed up growth of those, so that one will just have to wait. So yeah, we're literally just waiting for gold ripples at this point. Hopefully it won't take too long for us to get the third one. Because, I mean, we did get 2 quite quickly, so we're doing well. And I think it should click over in a second because we've done some more time with Mickey. Yep, 13 minutes with Mickey Mouse there now, so only 7 minutes to go on that. I'm not sure how good the counting is today. I think it's a little bit... Actually, no. I think it's actually got a pretty good count this time. It doesn't always have a perfect count, but it seems like the time's actually pretty good this time. But let's just keep fishing around for the anglerfish. We'll just keep fishing in this pond for a while the fish keep respawning quite quickly. Seems like a good idea. Hopefully we will get the gold ripple in a second. Because of course we do just need an anglerfish to spawn in. But obviously we are waiting for mushrooms, cucumber and ginger anyway, so we're still kind of, by doing this, we're still ticking off 2 tasks. So it's not all bad, this taking a little while to do. And it looks like the fish have dried up. Ooh. A gold ripple indeed is what we need.
I have something to tell you.
So this should now be an anglerfish for the angle for an angler 3 times. Absolutely is. Angle for an angler. Pet your critter companion. There we go, we have petted a critter companion 5 times. Gain 15,000 star coins. We'll see. We'll see how long that takes us to do. Because that might take a bit longer than just doing one quick sale. Because I don't think the fish is going to quite cut it. We can sell some zucchinis though. Oh, that helps. That helps just a little bit.
How's it going?
Right, so sell 22 zucchinis. We can sell the mushroom, the cucumber, the squid, the lancefish, the sole, the oyster, the tuna, the anglerfish, the stone. We could get rid of the iron ore. We'll keep some barley on us. 14.3 thousand, so, but then we've got 2 4-leaf clothes which I don't want to use. Ah, there we go, we'll do that. And it said that was 15,000 star coins. And there we go. Uproot 10 night thorns. We'll go and do that in the plaza. We will uproot night thorns in the plaza. Just because I like the idea of keeping my plaza cleaned up. So we'll do as many as we can in the plaza. And then we'll do another run round on the Glade of Trust. Once we've done this duty, it should, I think, soon be on 18 minutes, I think, on Mickey Mouse's hangout time. Yeah. Clicked over just after I said it. So it should be done by about 37 past, which will allow us 23 minutes to hang out with Scrooge. So not too bad. And we'll see what tasks we get while we're hanging out with Scrooge McDuck. We are on 8 night thorns, so number 9. And we have a 10th one just here. So that's 10 night thorns done. Spend time with any villager. 30 minutes. I've not actually got time for that. But we will get some time going on that one. So let's go back to the glade, have a look for mushrooms. Because we've now just got a waiting list of items, of duties. They're all kind of just going to tick over. Which doesn't make a star path grind very easy. We have 6 duties and none of them are just going to get ticked off quickly. Though one of them should get ticked off in a second, hopefully. The mushrooms have severely slowed down, so that's not going to get done today. Nor's the ginger, I don't think, now. Because they've both slowed right down on their spawning in. So it looks like we are literally going to wait for it to click over with Mickey Mouse on the Hangouts. Which should be in a second. By the timings that I have. Because yeah, we went round the glade and only had 1 mushroom, which is annoying. So what we'll do is we'll head over to the shop. By the time we get there, hopefully, it will have clicked over with Mickey Mouse. Though the timing has gone a little bit weird again. Because the timing is no longer accurate. Because it clicked over 3 minutes ago to say that it was on 18 minutes. So it should have clicked over by now that it's done. So yeah, we'll just kind of potter around until it's clicked over, because there's not much we can do while we wait for it. We can harvest some eggs, actually. We can harvest some excellent fruit whilst we do this. Just seeing as if we've got to wait, we may as well do something semi-useful. Yeah, because the timing is, yeah, just not clicking over. Let's clean up inside the, clean up inside of here for a second. Why would that go there? I'm pretty sure I can't get that coin. Oh, we can get through the fence. That's okay. Let's just harvest what's in Wally's garden while we, again, wait for it to click over on Mickey Mouse's hangout. There we go. Right. Goodbye, Mickey. So yeah, it actually waited 3 minutes after it was done to actually notify you. So it does do it in 5-minute increments after the first one, which is a bit awkward.
Hope you have a bull market day. Greetings, neighbour.
So what we'll do is we will do 20 minutes with Scrooge McDuck. And hopefully that will do us. Hopefully. Craft a potion to polish your royal pickaxe. Well, let's go do that then. Make it nice and easy. We will collect the stuff from there. And we're going to crafting enchantments. And it was the pickaxe polish, I believe it said it wanted. Yep. Mine for blue gems. Let me just add items to uncraft, and we will uncraft the miracle fishing bait. Because again, I don't use it. So may as well uncraft those for the Vitalis crystals. And right, mine for blue gems. So that's aquamarine and sapphire. I think that's it. So that's going to be beach, forest, and the Vitalis mines. So let's get started with that then. Which is good because, to be honest, Scrooge is set to mining anyway. So any gems we get will be duplicated. So makes more star coins for us. For whenever we don't get aquamarine. So that will be good because we may be here a while. These quests being what they are usually, we may be here a while with this task. Especially if Scrooge just keeps chucking coal at us at random times. Doesn't generally help. But we will go down to this mining spot and see what we can do. Oh, there we go. Our first blue gem. Actually didn't take long. Pretty good with that, I think. He's already on 2 minutes with Scrooge, I think. Oh no, sorry. I was looking at the wrong task. Never mind. Let me find my way around. So, if we go round here, there is somewhere going to be... Yeah, there's a mining spot there. It's a little bit awkward to get to now, but... We did leave it open to actual use. We'll just get... the items duplicated from Scrooge, and we will go over to our last mining spot in the beach, which is just over here, which has peridot, unfortunately. So yeah, just getting a bunch of peridot, which is absolutely not what we need. So let's see then. Oh, we have a blue chest here. That's good. I will say we do have a video that is going up at 9 PM. So as soon as I end the stream, there is a Dreamlight Valley video going out for the weekly reset. I was going to release it just before the stream, but I thought I will have it actually go up straight after, so it's on a scheduled release. So there will be no delaying it now. It will be up at 9 PM when we are scheduled to finish on here. And then our next scheduled live stream is, I believe, Friday at 9 PM. Slightly later than my usual streaming slot for Minecraft. Though Minecraft is actually on Saturday this week. Because it's Pocopia actually on Friday. Which, if you do like cozy games, that is a nice cozy game for you to watch. So that's going to be Friday, this Friday at 9 PM BST. Which will be approximately, I think approximately 4 PM EST. So if you're over in the US, that it would be around 4 PM, give or take a few hours, depending on where you are. And then Saturday I am live at, I'm going to say about 3 PM, I think. But what we're going to do is we're going to head over to the Vitalist Mines. It's saying we've done 4 minutes with Scrooge McDuck. Hopefully we'll actually reward it on time, because we should have just about enough time to do Scrooge before we have to come off. So we'll go into the Vitalist Mines, try and get some Sapphire. Because other than that, like, it's just going to be the beach and the forest now. So I need to eat. Oh, that does really bad for you. Crispy baked cod does nothing for your energy levels. Okay. Good to know, I suppose. So hopefully it will give us some sapphire at some point. Because that would be useful, given the fact that we have, as I say, so many tasks that are a little more long-winded. Ooh, sapphire. So this is going to be the 3rd blue gem that we are mining, which is good. So what we'll do is, when we're done in the Vitalist Mines, we will do a bit more on collecting the rewards. And then we can go back around into the glade and just see if we've got any more mushrooms there. And then that'll probably be all we have time for today. I do apologise that I keep yawning. Right. So, we have pretty much done in the mines, I think. We only have a few mining spots left in the mines. And the mines only provided 1 sapphire, but it's 1 more sapphire than we would have otherwise got, so can't complain. We'll do this mining spot here. And then, yeah, just the one last spot down here to mine. And, yeah, it doesn't look like we got very lucky at all. So, right, we'll collect all of what's being duplicated there. We'll head out of the mines. Collect some rewards. And then what we might do is see if we can go on some of the expansion islands. See if they give us any more luck. Right, events. That's where we want to be. So, rewards. So, we have 235 points to use up. So, we'll get the Hermit Garden Turtle, which we can equip. We get the Bambi Deer Costume Tail, which we won't pull on. And then we have all of this. So, we will of course grab the Moonstones early on. We can grab the frames, can be the last one we can do. There we go. So we've got 2 rewards from the second page. The first page is of course done. And obviously there is a lot of pages to go, so quite a long... Oh, hang on, no, because these are your bonus rewards. So there's 6 pages of normal duties, so it's not too... of normal rewards, so it's not too bad. So what we will do is let's head over to the glade, try and get some mushrooms for this task, and then we will head over maybe to either the Storybook Vale or Eternity Isle, see if we can get any blue zircon, or I want to say it's pure ice. No, we're not going mining spots. We're just looking on the ground for some mushrooms. That is the plan. We want to get this star path done quickly. Because I don't want to do repeated streams just to get the star path done. I would like to do it quite quick. So here's hoping that we can get it done in good time. So yeah, no mushrooms actually, so let's have a look. Oh, we've got 3 on that, okay. Let's have a look then. Eternity Isle. Where do we get blue zircon? In the lagoon. Is there anything else you get in the lagoon? Probably just Dreamlight Valley gems. Let's have a look. Just reading through, so okay, I'm gonna go to the lagoon, because any gem we get in the lagoon is either an onyx or a blue zircon. So that seems like the perfect reason to go there to do some mining. So let's load in. It is loading a little slowly, so just give it a second. There we go. And oh, straight off the bat, a blue zircon right there. So there we go, 4 out of 10. I knew there was a good reason why I came here. Always good when we have an area like this, though the only issue with this area is there's not many mining spots. So whilst you have a higher chance of getting a blue gem, there's also less mining spots to get that blue gem from. So positives and negatives on it, but not too much of an issue. It's also worth noting actually, what area is actually covered by the lagoon? How much of a wide area is that covering? And do I have any food to eat? Yep, we can eat some lovely okra, some lettuce and some soya. We'll eat a potato and an eggplant. And basically anything we have to get us up to full energy. There you go, that'll do. That will do. So, what area is the lagoon? Yeah, basically just this area here. So, looks like we've done all the mining spots here for the moment. So, if we were to go to the Storybook Vale, oh, it's Star Sapphire and Pure Ice. Is Pure Ice a blue gem, officially? I'd say so. So are they both in all 4 of the areas? Yeah. So let's go then to the Wild Woods and do some mining in the Storybook Vale for a higher chance of getting the blue gems. When it loads. There we go. So, The only issue with doing this, I don't know any of the mining spots. Don't know where any mining spots are in the Storybook Vale, so again, there's a good reason to do this and a not so good reason. Good in the fact of a higher chance, but I don't know where any of them are, so it's more hunting around. And that is our turtle leveled up from the star path. It's saying we've done 14 minutes with Scrooge. I didn't keep an eye on when it actually clocked over, so my timekeeping on that is going to be a little more delayed. But this is another blue gem, it looks like, so this should take us to 5. And it is Star Sapphire. And is there any mining spots along this wall here? Yes, there's one there. Hello to everyone that is joining the stream. Hope you are doing well. We are mining for blue gems for the Star Path grind. And we are mining in the Storybook Vale for the higher chances of the blue gems. So that is all we're doing at the moment. While we are also doing the spend time with the villager and spend time with Scrooge McDuck. So hopefully gonna get closer to finishing each of these off. So
I'm just living.
Where's the mining spots in this area then? Is there any on this side of the river? Yes, there's one there with a blue gem, so that'll take us to 6 blue gems. Yep. So Pure Ice and Star Sapphire both count as blue gems. So if you are doing this task, I definitely highly recommend going to the Storybook Vale in the Wild Woods area. It's called the Ever After, I do believe. The full area is the Ever After. So if you have the Storybook Vale expansion, you have access to all the areas, absolutely, I recommend going with the Ever After. Because we are on 7 gems now on the blue gems. And we've only actually done 2 of the areas here. And we've already got quite a few gems. And there's another one right here. This will take us to 8 blue gems, which is amazing. There we go, number 8. And it's another Pure Ice. And Scrooge McDuck has just gone and duplicated that for us, which is absolutely lovely. So we'll go around the outside looking for the next mining spot for us, which is right here. And let's see if, in the time it takes for it to finish off the Scrooge McDuck quest, can we get it to go and do 2 more blue gems. Hopefully we can. It should update soon on the time with Scrooge. It should update itself. That is number 9 on the blue gems, so only needing 1 more blue gem. Absolutely wonderful. And yeah, we only need to hang out with Scrooge for 1 more minute, allegedly. I think because of how the game works it's going to be a little bit longer than that. But we will have a look. So we'll head down here. And we will go up to, I believe it's the Beanstalk Marshes area, which has someone's house in. I don't know whose house that actually is. But that is the 10 blue gems. There we go. Tackle 3 royal tasks. Well, that's one. Now, whose house is this? Ah, it's Aurora's house. Okay. I forgot what Aurora's house looked like. So let's go back to the plaza. Not the Library of Law. I just clicked the wrong button. Right. Fast travel to the plaza. Because we did have some royal duties that we stacked up. So let's go and collect these. And that is 3 royal tasks done. Feed the ravens their favourite food. I believe they are 5-star meals. We could do this. We could do this one quite quick, so we'll do it. Because we only need to do it twice, so we'll grab some cheese. Filters. 5-star. And I'm going to make vegetarian pizza, I think. Vegetarian pizza. There we go. And so we just need to go and feed the ravens twice, which should be quite easy to do. Just while we wait for it to clock the extra minute on with Scrooge, which it's about 3 minutes overdue on the clocking of Scrooge. So hopefully that will sort itself in a second. And I just want to see if we can find a raven very, very quickly. Yep, there's a raven right there. So we'll let that swoop around above us for a second. Until it says that we can feed it. Approach, there we go. And vegetarian pizza. And we'll give it another one as well. And that should click off that task as well. There we go. So feed the ravens their favourite food twice. Mine for purple gems, not today. And come on, clock over on Scrooge's task, please. Because it is very overdue. I just wanted to complete this one task today. But the, as usual, the timing is a little badly counting. So there we go. Oh, it's now saying 29 minutes out of 30 on the spend time with a villager. We will do that
Good day to you.
another time, I think. Just because we do need to finish the stream there. So what we'll do is next time we do the star path, we need to grab the last few ginger and mushrooms that we need. and then we just need to do 10 of a fairly fancy dinner and mine 10 purple gems, and obviously just the cucumbers and the 1 more minute on spending time with a villager. But with that, thank you very much for joining me on the stream today. Hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please make sure you do like the stream and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.